Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
Oh, so I was there talking to myself in the background, and no one was telling me that I was not on screen. um, yeah, I should have been on screen earlier. I forgot to put myself up, and I was doing something else, and there you go. So I was talking to myself for about 3 minutes. I see. Hello, John, Lewis, Danny. Thank you very much for stopping by. Sarah, thank you very much for being here. Hopefully, people will join. I have 10 people, nine to 10 people watching. If you're there, you can say hi. Don't be shy. I didn't plan to have a live stream tonight. I was supposed to be at a tropical rally, or if you prefer, like a trivia night. I don't know if you guys have those in your area. Um, Basically, the way it works is there's a bar, so that's a good thing. We are teams of four, $5 each for the night. I mean, it's not too expensive. It makes sense. I think all the profits go to Tree of Hope, which is a group of people gathering money for cancer research. So it's for a good cause. Um, what happens is you go there, teams of four, and they will ask questions. You're not allowed to use your cell phones. You're not allowed to, like, I mean, you can't really cheat. If you get up to go to the bathroom, you can't go back to your table before the round is over. And you have a few amount of rounds. Um, one round could be they give you a piece of paper and you have a bunch of, you know, um, sentences, and you have to find the name of the animals in the sentence. But I mean, it's not gonna be the elephant is walking down the street. It's gonna be something more like, um, you know, I was bragging, or and you have to take the rat and do like a animal name with it, or anyway, it's easier in French, I guess. When I go there, some of the questions can be about religions, geography, history, um, all kind of stuff. So really, it's something that we like doing. We just go there, relax, have a few drinks, and have some fun. We usually don't do that good, but hey, it's for fun, right? But last minute, people canceled. They had other plans, and we tried to find a few more players. It would have been my cousin and I, and my girlfriend wanted to come. Um, our youngest son was sick, so we figured it was a good idea for us to stay home after we tried to find another player and we couldn't. Hello, Robert. Thank you very much for stopping by. If I would have known earlier, I would have done the Shit Wars thing tonight, but it's all good. Next week is fine. Good evening, then by View Range. Thank you very much for stopping by. So people saying hi to each other. Um, I have to admit, I think I have a problem. Um, I have an addiction to seeds. um, so my ex boss sends me a message asking me if I wanted to buy seeds. I'm like, well, I got all the seeds I need, but I mean, if you can hook me up, well, yeah. Um, so long story short, he knows someone that works for one of the seeds company. It's bothering me on the floor. Sorry. And what they do at the end of the year, apparently they're not allowed to sell what they have left in the stores. So all the seeds are from 2022, and I mean, I don't know if you can see. I didn't want to show the company, but it's too late. I think my camera is flipped upside down, no, side to side, but $2.49 for a pack of seeds. Some are 209, 209, 189, 209, 209, 329 here. I have some at over $3. Um, and they're selling them for $1 each. There's nothing wrong with seeds from last year. If you're watching this and you don't know how to garden or you want to learn about gardening, there is nothing wrong with seeds from last year. They can last. I don't know. I've heard stories about up to 80 years where seeds were found and they were still able to germinate some of them. I mean, anything under 5 years old, if they're stored in the proper place, cool, dark place, they would last a very long time. Yeah, it is a great find, and I mean, I bought a lot. Some are already stored in my boxes down there. I have some put aside here for a friend of mine. I still have those here, and I still have this bag here. So I think I have about 75 packs of seeds. So if anyone needs anything, I know it's hard to ship in the States, but if you're in Canada and you want to have some of those seeds, just let me know and I can hook you up with my my seed guy. It is a great find. When you told me that, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some for sure. Yeah, can never have too many seeds. What I'll do this year, I'll probably use the ones I can. I mean, I can't really plant everything, but I will use the ones from 2022 and keep the ones from 2023 for next year. I will use a couple for the seed exchange challenge. Let me just see for a second. Is this working well? Already live. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it was a good deal, Sarah. Really good deal. I'm really happy with it. As you can see, I'm feeling a bit better. Still have a little bit of congestion in my sinuses. I cough a little bit, but every time I catch cold, flu, whatever, I cough for like 2 months after. So it's not nothing different. And I was able to start drinking beer again, so that's all good. Yeah, so my youngest son, 9 years old, was probably um, the worst out of all the family members. We thought he was sick at the same time as us, which is the beginning of last week. But then this Monday, he started having a high fever. And, we thought, okay, well, it's just coming back or is, dropping a little bit, but it's going to be all right. It lasted until yesterday. Yesterday, he started feeling better. And yeah, today was doing better. So hopefully he'll be better by Sunday. I want to bring him and my daughter go see Ant-Man in the Quantum Realm. So I heard that the reviews are bad, but I've been waiting for this movie for a while. Wish I see that deal somewhere down here. Nice wording there. Uh, I also found a couple of packs. There were 79 cents. Oh, a giant tiger. I don't know if you guys have a giant tiger in your area. I don't know if it's something that you have in the States. From what I could see, there's not as many seeds. I don't know if it says anything on here. But I'm guessing there's probably close to 100 seeds in there. And the ones I bought at Giant Tiger for 79 cents, I'm guessing there's probably around 50 seeds. 50 seeds is not that bad when you think about it, because if you're planting herbs, the ones I bought were herbs mostly, and a few tomatoes. Tomatoes, they're easy to keep the seeds at the end of the year. So I only have to grow like 2 plants out of those packs, and I'll have enough seeds to preserve for next year. But the herbs, I mean, if I get 4 or 5 plants, it's all good, right? For that price. But Light, yeah. Um, my stomach is too fragile to drink anything more. I've been drinking wine for the past couple of months, and I realize when I get up in the morning, even if I don't feel the buzz at night, even if I don't feel drunk, I wake up feeling like I drank like 20 beers. So I'll just stick to the beer for a little bit, and hopefully I'll feel better in the morning. So what are you guys up to? Since I was supposed to go there tonight and it didn't go, it kind of changed the plans for the weekend. And since everyone is still recuperating from the big C in the family, we're not going to do karaoke night tomorrow night like we were supposed to, like we usually do with the family. But We're gonna try. My cousin invited me to go over. Um, my oldest daughter's gonna come with me. I don't know if you've seen her. She has her own channel now. Let me see if I can quickly drop the link. She's got 40 subscribers. She literally just started like a month ago. I put her link there if you want to go check it out. She sings pretty good, and so yeah, the plan is tomorrow night we're gonna go with my cousin and try to let our minds go free, create music, play, jam, whatever, ukulele, guitar, drums, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, piano, anything really. We have some pretty amazing musicians in the family. Hello, Marilyn. Thank you very much for stopping by. Nice to see you here. I posted the live stream on the chat, but I'm guessing people are busy. Hello, Tammy. Thank you very much for being here. Also, don't worry, even if you're late. I don't think it's going to be a very very long live tonight. I didn't have anything planned, but like usual, when I don't plan anything, that's when it gets better and lasts longer for some reason. Um, yes, we're hoping it's going to be a fun night. Eventually, we're going to have the whole family. Problem is, right now, my little cousin is singing on the TV show, the Quebec TV show, The Voice. So he's not allowed to do any shows. He's not allowed to sing other than there. But once he's done, hopefully he'll be able, depending on if he wins or not, because I'm guessing if he wins, he'll be under contract with them for a little while. But if he doesn't, he'll be able to come and have some fun with us. And he sings very, very, very well. Obviously, by being on the TV show, he's got to have a nice voice. It'd be nice this summer if we could have like a jam night, doing a live stream on a Friday night. This is something I would really love doing. John Roberts, she's got your email. Cajun Hydroponics. You can call him Danny. Tested buttercup squash seeds I saved. They were out of the soil in 5 days. When awesome. 5 days. It's very fast, very good. Yeah. I think from what we were told, he's doing like the duels. I think it's the same thing in English. He's competing like one on one against someone else. We don't know yet if he's gonna be on TV this Sunday or next Sunday, but it's pretty cool. We have the whole family supporting him, obviously, and um, for the members, he was singing with my daughter on one of the live streams or one of the videos I posted this summer. But because it was filmed before he went to The Voice, I can keep it there, but I can't change the settings, so I'm not allowed to put it for everyone. So the members, you're lucky enough you get to hear him sing, but for the other ones, I'm sorry you can't. Not yet, anyway. Whole Ways Gardening and Prepping, thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah, it is fast. 5 days. That's pretty cool. Yes, it is cool. It's the Quebec version, so it's in French. So, have you guys started planting your seeds? The only thing I have so far is one of those easy to grow containers that I showed last week in one of my videos. Uh, I know the first thing I need to start is my rhubarb. I have some rhubarb seeds that Darren from Thorhaven Farm sent me. These are the ones that I need to put in the soil soon. I also have to start like the echinacea flowers, um, lavenders, and I have a few more flowers like that. I don't remember all of them, but these are the ones I have to start. Let me just see here. Let me check my document. So, oldest to newest. Echinacea, calendula, forget me not, leeks. I need to start my leeks. Although there's no rush really, because I can go until the beginning of March. But then again, I won't be here beginning of March, so I'll have to consider starting them sooner. I should start my onions soon. Celery, it says to start my celery in April, but I think I'm going to start sooner. They take a long time to grow, right? So I'm going to get them started as soon as I can. Not going in it there yet. I don't blame you, Marilyn. Don't get him started. Planting my tomatoes in the greenhouse Sunday. Awesome. Way too early to plant anything here, but I gotta grow light for Valentine's Day. Awesome. Aren't you in growing zone 4, Tammy? I'm in zone 4B, and some of the things I need to start soon. Of course, I start indoors with grow lights. What do you mean by brownie points, John? Awesome, Annie. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hello, Emilia. Too early to start any warm season seeds. Just focusing on onion seeds. Yeah, onions, leeks. It's gonna be time for peppers soon. Like I said, rhubarb. I was told I need to start them early. Hi, good night. You leaving already, Patrick? Thank you very much for stopping by. Chrissy does gardening and stuff. Thank you very much for being here. Our bacon seed harvest is coming soon. It's too early for us to start our seeds yet, too. Just in the planning. Yeah. I need to get the planning done, but I kind of know what I'm going to be planting. No matter what, I'll be planting a lot of carrots. I'll be planting a lot of beans. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the potatoes this year, although the ones I had last year were pretty good. Carrots, I'll be growing some onions. I think John last year challenged us to grow 20 pounds of onions, and I failed. I succeeded on the 50 pounds of potatoes, or was it 20? But anyway, I had like 75 pounds of potatoes. Onions, I was at about 15 pounds. Those I want to have a little bit more. Onion seeds are popping out. Awesome. That's pretty cool. If you plant before March, they get leggy. You're talking about the onions or something else? Because I know the onions. John has a video on them where he says that you can trim them, and I tried it last year, and it works pretty well. You cut them, you can eat the top, and it'll help the pulp grow a little bit more. They won't get as leggy. Celery, rhubarb, onions, same as me. You're probably a little bit more early than me on those, but I want to get at least the rhubarb going this weekend if I can. Yes, I will try again. I'm hoping to get more. Although the problem is, for some reason, I'm guessing John can probably answer me on that, and maybe I'll even have a video on it to give me the answer. But I did have a lot of onions. They were just too small. That's why I didn't reach the 20 pounds. So I don't know if it's because they were buried too deep, or they were not that deep though. But maybe they were still a little bit too deep. I don't know. Um, Maybe they were just requiring more compost. I have not had any luck with onions and potatoes yet. Potatoes, I did pretty good last year. I ended up with 75 pounds, plus another 5 pounds of sweet potatoes, give or take. Uh, yeah, trim the onions. Cool. I was never able to get the seeds from my rhubarb. I have some rhubarb plants. I don't know if it's something that I have to do late in the fall. I've never seen a video on them. I never read on them, so I don't know. I'm still in the learning process about all this. Yes, trim the onions, it makes onion green, and you can weigh them. Obviously, yes, but they don't weigh that much though. You'll get maybe like a tenth of a pound, depending on how much you get. You said you won't be there in March. No, I'm not moving. Don't worry, Robert. It's just that I won't be home. I'm leaving for a few days for work. We're getting those new machines in the hospital, and I'm one of few people that gets to go on a road trip. Um, I'm not sure exactly where yet. We know that we're visiting a company in the province of Quebec. We're visiting one in the province of Ontario. I know that I'll be taking um, the airplane to go there, and I know that everything is set up for me. I get in the plane, get there, to pick me up. I have the hotel room paid for. Everything is paid for. I don't have to worry about anything, but I don't know yet where I'm going. I know I'll be leaving. I keep looking at my calendar there. It's one from last year. I know I'm leaving from March 6, 7, 8. Leaving on the 6th, coming back on the 8th. And I'm leaving again on the 13th, coming back on the 15th. So don't worry, I won't be too far. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Not enough nitrogen. Okay. I do have a lot of compost coming from my chicken poop, and it's more than a year old, probably like 2 years old now. So I'll try that next year. Hopefully that will work. Keep the onions trimmings; they're delicious. Yeah, that's what I did. Well, actually, last year, the kids ate them. I don't know. It's fun just to have them instead of a toothpick, have them in your mouth and just chew on them. And I don't know. I don't mind the taste of onions. Really, it's more the texture, I guess, and the fact that it doesn't do too good on my stomach. But I guess the green is not that bad. Lots bone meal. Good to know. Good to know. Gary Gridden, by the way, hi. I didn't say hi. Hello, Marcy. Thank you very much for being here. Marcy will be the host for the Eastern Ontario Homesteading Conference in May. So if you are close to the borders in Canada-US borders or close to Ontario, that's a very good place to be at the beginning of May. Just a bunch of weird leaves. They love nitrogen. Okay. Maybe that was my problem. I'm guessing it was. Like I had a few good bulbs. Like a few ones were like the size of an apple, but a lot of them were just like the size of my thumb. I still used them. They were still good. It just didn't get as big as I was hoping. Now, if you start counting in grams, Sean is not going to be happy. It does count. It's just at the end of the year when you give your numbers, give them in pounds. Coworker is supposed to get me some sweet potato slips around May in exchange for some seeds. Awesome. That's a good thing. Hello, Chris and Steph, or one of you two anyway. Hopefully you're both there, and hopefully you're both doing fine. Thank you very much for stopping by. Onion 2100 fertilizer. Okay, I'll keep an eye open for one of those. Um, Good to know. I need to start my sweet potato slip. I still have the same ones from last year. My girlfriend's about to kill me. I took the slips, I planted them. I had a few potatoes, sweet potatoes. I kept the whole potato that I had put in the water next to the window, and it produced more roots and slips. So I have to do that done. I have to get that done this weekend too. I have to take it out because the sweet potato is all like squished, and it's about to die. So I have to take the slips, either transplant them or just get rid of it. Rid of it. All right, take care. Bonne nuit, Emilia. No problem, no problem. I have to go get some more feed tomorrow morning. What I had yesterday was enough for 2 days, so they're good today. I'm gonna go after my live stream and just give them water and more snow. Uh, I lost two rabbits yesterday. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Like I had a few of them together because I didn't have any place to put them. So I have. Um, I'm pretty sure they were all females. I didn't see any humping, and from what I could see, they were all females. So it could have been a situation of one attacking the other ones, but I had two rabbits that were a little bit smaller than the other three, and for some reason it seemed like they were bitten. Something was chewing on their back legs. So I don't know if something went close to the cage or if they were just fighting. But anyway, I kind of knew they were gonna die at some point. I should have separated them, but I didn't have anywhere to put them. And yeah, they passed away, but I'm not too worried. I mean, you lose animals, it happens. Blood meal in my garden also. Cool. uh, Marilyn was talking about the green parts of the onions. Both of us, both of you, awesome. Um, yeah, you do not like grams and ounces. I do everything in pounds anyway. People saying hi to each other. I have two kinds of sweet potato slips going, a white and a purple. Awesome. Um, I didn't know there were more than one kind. The one I have, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one it is. Thank you, Robert. It's okay though. I should have harvested them a while back. They were just too small for me, and um, yeah, but it could have been fighting until today. The trouble with rabbits, yeah. But the thing is, like, they were still smaller than the other ones. I don't know if it's because of their injuries that they just didn't get bigger, but I could see them eating and drinking fine. So it's not a problem of them not being able to access the food. Like chickens will do that, you know. Sorry, I have hiccups. If you have chickens, chances are the smaller ones might not get to eat as much, but the rabbits were eating well. So yeah, could be. I didn't see any tracks going in my garage, so I don't think it would be a raccoon. It could be a rat. It could be a weasel. I hope it's not, but I didn't see any dead chickens yet. Um, but it seemed like it was just like the fur taken off. I don't think there was any piece of meat taken out of the legs. You know what I mean? Many kinds of sweet potatoes. Yeah, it's kind of new to me. The sweet potatoes. I mean, I love them. I love eating them. The French fries with sweet potatoes. I mean, it's oof, one of my favorite things. But to grow them myself, I don't think I have a big season to have like huge sweet potatoes. I would need to have like some sort of a container, cardboard maybe, where I could just take that and put it straight in the soil in a spring, and I could plant it early, like around this time of year, because they didn't grow big enough last year. Hormones and rabbit make them do crazy things. Yeah. Um, you too. Sweet potato slips to rabbits. Yeah. I try to give them as much of the slips or the leaves of everything I have that I know they can eat. I have a few messages here. Um, we like the sweet potatoes, but we are going to treat them a bit more like a secondary crop. Yeah, that's what I did last year too. I mean, I gave them like maybe 2 square feet big in the garden, and it was where I had my barn. I just gave them a little corner there, but they're not in my main garden. You too. Eat the sweet potato vines and make medicine with them. What kind of medicine do you make with them? That's pretty cool. See, I'm learning all kind of stuff today. I didn't even know you could do that. Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's very nice. 20 people watching. And see, I don't know what to talk about tonight. I didn't have anything planned. Um, I can go through my seeds. I mean, oh, got so many. It's gonna be fun tomorrow morning just going through these. And the thing is, I told him, give me like so many of these, so many of these, and so many of these. Um, and then I was like, just give me 10 packs of whatever, just surprise me. And he gave me spaghetti squash, rutabaga, subarctic plainy tomatoes, which are the tomatoes I planted last year, and they did pretty well. That's what we need here because we're in a small growing season. It also gave me kohlrabi. I tried some of these last year. I ended up with one, but it was pretty good. So I want to try it again. Um, Chocolate cherry tomatoes. These are going to be very, very interesting for me to try. Can't wait. Hello, Lynn. Didn't see you come in here. Hello, thank you very much for stopping by. 21 watching right now. If we reach 30, we'll do a giveaway of a t-shirt. Please drop that. Fair enough. Uh, maybe Chris and Steph, maybe you would count as two, but I also have myself there, so I would need to remove one. So see, it's kind of really 20 people watching. Yes, I was telling people earlier, I'm gonna go tomorrow after supper with my oldest. We're gonna go play some music. My cousin invited us to go over, and we're gonna try to let our imagination create some stuff, and maybe we'll come up with some pretty interesting songs after. We'll see. I also want to go maybe Sunday. I'll see if there's a showing Sunday afternoon. I want to go see Ant Man and in the Quantum Realm with the two youngest. Well, one of my daughters not here for the weekend. She's gone over at her friends. But we'll see. My 14-year-old son, almost 15, has a girlfriend now. So he's either going to go there or she's going to come here. Wife said the other day that I have so many seeds that I could open a store. I have 3 of those. I can't use that one. Those photo containers. Not 3. I have 2 of those. I would need 3, and I'm sure the third one would be full with everything I have there. Definitely, because I have how many? 4. I have 4 containers like this of beans, and I mean I know they're boxes, but all of these won't fit, so I can't get them to fit in there. So this is gonna be fun. Hello. Then you heard. Okay. Sounds interesting for sure. Yeah. I think I had some last year. I don't remember if I was able to grow them properly or not. If I did, my daughter ate them and I didn't have a chance to try them. Not for me. Cool. They are. I'm not a really huge tomato fan per se. Like I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna eat like a tomato sandwich or put tomatoes in my salad or stuff like that. Um, you lost me. What do you mean you lost me? You guys hear me or is Marilyn alone? But like I'll eat tomatoes in the soup. Um, yeah, okay, your live stream. Okay, you can see and hear me. Perfect. So it's just Marilyn then. Yeah, so I'll eat the tomatoes in salsa, spaghetti sauce, and so on. So I don't mind growing them, and my daughter eats them like candy. So another reason to grow them. I mean, it's not a bad thing for your health. I'd rather her eat tomatoes than chips. I want to know what you think of the chocolate cherry tomatoes. Feel good. We'll want to try them. Awesome. I'll check your video again. I did. I don't think I had anything that you were looking for in the seed exchange challenge. I think it was yours that I watched. Uh, and if I can find something else, I'll give you a few ones. And I missed your response to my question. I'm sorry. Let me go back up and see what I missed. The question about what kind of medicine? Because I don't see an answer from you between then. Oh, maybe this one here. Sweet potato slips are better started in soil than water. Okay, that would make sense also. But it's just that I have them on the potato itself, and then I take the roots and I make a few plants. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, so hopefully that was the response you were talking about. I didn't see anything else up there. My boyfriend told me today that it looks like I'm spending more than before. Not my fault if I need more seeds and more things to put them in. Yeah, and with everything going on, the cost of food going up, just that alone, like, I, I don't want to get too deep in that conversation. I'm not the kind of guy that likes to go in all those conspiracies and that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But I mean, we have to admit the cost of food is insane. And we also know that there are so many things that could go wrong. I could lose my job. Um, we could lose power for a while. If you can grow your own food and can your stuff, you're safe for a while. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. um, I was reading today, and my cousin was talking about that kind of stuff, and I was actually talking to Marilyn about that. Um, there was I think it's called the Carrington event, where I don't know if it's solid flare or something like that, and apparently it happens like every 10 years, give or take. I think it was like every 11 years to be more specific. It doesn't necessarily hit us on the planet Earth. It doesn't hit us every year, every time it happens. I guess the last time it happened, it was in the 1800s at some point. And when that happens, every electronic thing stop working. Solar flare. Yeah, okay, so everything stops working. No electricity, no gadgets, no nothing. So if that happens, we could be a few weeks, a few months without power, without electronics, without means of communication, without computers. We need to have the information in a book somewhere on a piece of paper or here, but whatever's here can be forgotten. What stays in the book can stay forever, or as long as you don't leave the book in the water or something. Um, but that could happen, and it's good to have food to back you up in case something like that happens. Another thing we were talking about is um, there was a volcano. Marilyn told me what year it was. I think it was 1815. Big, huge volcano in Indonesia. Was that it? And what happened is the smoke that it created um, changed the climate for some reason. For a whole year, there was no summer, kind of. It was too cold, not enough sun, and nothing could grow. I guess they were struggling, and there were only like a few crops that would survive during those years. So we need to be ready for any major event like that. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm not saying be scared and go and grow as much as you can, but um, there could be things happening in the future where you would need to have food. So I think that's where we come in. People following me here in the chat right now are people growing food. So if you're not growing food right now, I suggest you go, and that's why I don't think you can have too many seeds. Jason is watching with you. Awesome. Hello, Jason. I'm only here this week, maybe next week. Then I'll be stuck at work on Friday nights until November. Okay, well, um, it's not going to be fun for you, or maybe you'll be better off not being on my live streams. Who knows? Next Friday, I will have Robert talking about a few changes in Shed Wars. Yeah, Danny, you could go live after me. I'm not going to be here for too long. I am in my pantry. I have a few things upstairs, like the things we know we're going to use on a daily basis. Like I have a few cans of carrots, and I have a few tomato sauce upstairs as well. but the extra I have it here. I have a few more squash upstairs, but yeah, this is pretty much all I have. I just started canning this year, and I only had one of those small pressure canners that you can only put like 4 jars at a time. So it was a long process, but it was a learning process. It was good nonetheless. I had a new pressure canner for Christmas, so I'm gonna start canning. Um, this summer is gonna be a little bit more intense, and I will have more stuff to show. Um, I might be doing a few shorts of the music. Um, Depends on who's singing and who's doing what. Yeah, Monday is family day, and David doesn't get it off. That sucks. David is watching with you. Awesome. I will do one tomorrow. My queen is at work tonight. Okay. Um, I know Lynn goes on Saturday nights as well. I'll try to. If I can't watch it live, I will definitely watch the replay. Yeah, I don't don't need that kind of negativity. And yeah, and apparently he seems to be a good cook. That's why you track everything, Marilyn. So then you can definitely say it's the same as last year. Of course you do. He seems like a good guy. All right, you're probably gone by now. I'm 10 minutes behind, but thank you for being here. We could start a seed store, but the varieties of each type would be limited. Yeah, I have the same. I'm not gonna say problem, but the same thing here going on because when you find a variety that you like, you kind of stay with it. If I have a few carrots kind that I didn't like the check Chantenay. Um, they taste good. I like them. They get big. They produce like a big chunk of carrots, but I find that they get too wide and not deep enough, which is kind of the purpose of those carrots. But that's why I don't like them because I want to grow a lot of carrots, and by using those, um, there's only so much I can grow. Just text her; she will give you permission. Okay, so everyone, okay, so Marilyn, it was probably just for a blink, but everyone can see and hear me. We think if you have the ability, if you can figure out growing 80% minimum of your food is pretty buffered. Yeah, and I know there's also the fact that we are spoiled, really, around here. Well, everyone is. Like, I'm guessing even if I grow my own food, we still go to the store, we'll buy a bag of chips, we'll still go to the store, buy milk, we'll go to the store, we'll buy, tomato sauce, we'll buy this and that. Um, but really, if I think we could survive with what we have here, of course we could. We could survive a year with the food we have. We probably wouldn't be eating like kings. Sorry, chances are we wouldn't be eating like kings. Uh, but we'd be able to survive. Mm, perfectly fine. Depending on the size, it could also wipe out all that and on half the earth, but not the other half. Yeah, and there's so many things that could happen. Um, we could get hit by a meteorite, asteroid, anything like that could happen. The ash blocks out the sun to a degree and stays suspended for a while if the eruption is big enough. Yep, and that's what happens. And it was called a year without a summer. Uh, we had freezing rain for hours, and it's cold again. So we are one giant ice rink. Things are good here. We've had a very nice day yesterday. The snow melted quite a bit. I think the snow went down like at least a good foot, if not more. Um, but we ended up with another maybe 7-8 inches today. Do a live together. It would be fun. Robert, you did a live stream this week. You don't need a specific place. You don't even show your face. You can just put the phone on the floor and talk. Yeah, exactly. I am making sourdough English muffins. I mean, doesn't everyone? um, no, I am on a live stream at night on a Friday night. Yeah. We were actually talking about this, and it's funny because my friend Tracy had a live stream and he showed up one of the stickers or designs he made, and it was, you have to know the context. Just don't censor me for saying this, but it was shoot, shovel, shut up. It was kind of funny because I mean I think it was something about animals attacking his own animals, and it was like, okay, shoot, shovel, and shut up. But yeah, you can apply that to the situation. There was a Quebec French movie came out called The Decline, and it's showing exactly that. The guy was teaching people how to live, how to be self sufficient, and how to prepare, preserve, have solar panels, and all that kind of stuff. And what he was doing is he would get people to a specific spot, put them blindfolded, and he would bring them there on a snowmobile to his place. And the point of the movie is one of the guy accidentally died because they were making explosives, and there was some of the people that were like, okay, well, we have to call the cops, we have to inform people someone died, and the other people were just like, hey, we were doing something illegal here, we can't call the cops, and so on. So the movie is about that kind of stuff, but he was showing all kind of good advice where, you know make a few roads going to and away from your cabin or from your spot, so that people can get lost and have to go through the woods instead of getting away easily with your stuff. He was also showing a few tricks on how to protect your stuff. But I love the multi-space office pantry. And honestly, under the stairs. I did this last spring. This year was just accumulating junk we had. We got rid of a lot of it, and yeah, it was getting hard to have my live streams in the bedroom. My girlfriend wanted to go to bed early. Sometimes she could not. She was coming out of the shower. She didn't want to come in the bedroom, like that kind of stuff. So it was easier for me to be here. They want to talk to me. They know I'm here most of the time. They know that I might be on a live stream, so they'll come and they'll look like carefully, not making too much noise. Okay, so you'll be live tomorrow morning. Well, noon for me. Awesome. All right, take care, Danny. You're probably gone by now. I will try to catch up a little bit faster. Take care. Take care, Danny. 22 people here. Awesome. 21 now. Danny's gone. I could go live and let you all watch me play with Legos. Well, that's what you did last time, no? Oh no, it's true. You were showing the peach seeds, but you had a little Lego thingy there. But hey, my kids would watch you. They watch kids playing with Barbies and stuff, so they would definitely watch you. With different voices for every little man you have. It would be fun, Robert. Hello, Jotham. Thank you very much for stopping by. Concentric Homestead. Very good channel as well. Uh, so I'm guessing I missed something. You talked about tornadoes. Is that it? You have tornadoes, Robert, in your area? If you had to survive on what you have, you'll learn fancy cooking quite fast. Yeah, I guess so. And if it would come to that point, it would mean uh, that I'm probably not going to work, and I would be spending a lot more time making sure my animals are well taken care of. Um, I would probably bring a few inside to have like more rabbits. I would probably go hunting, and I mean, a lot of things would change if it was getting to that point. Um, what do you mean, John? It always ends well. I love it. It makes me laugh. You two together, it's like dog and a cat, or it's funny. Exactly, it's hilarious. You lose sleep. Come on, John. It's fun. Adult Legos. Yeah, I think it's important to start, not try, but to start learning at some point, because it's a long learning curve, right? You can't expect to go and grow food, preserve, keep your seeds, and succeed on the first try. That's impossible. It took me over 10 years to be able to have a successful garden. Um, Once I had that done, it took me a good 2 years to know which which vegetables grow goes well with which one to grow. um, what do I need, how many do I need. um, I only started learning about the preservation last fall, and this year is a year where I want to learn how to preserve my seeds, how to harvest my seeds. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get that done this year. T-shirt time. I read that you lost sheep when lives, and was that me? I lost subs. T-shirt time will be when I reach 30. That's what I said last time. If I reach 30, I will do a T-shirt giveaway. Um, Sell agriculture Lego and many other Legos. That's not for me. I'm watching you and you don't even have anything cool like Legos to play with or even see. uh, I don't know if that's cool, but I have a nice mug here of the Iron Man. I don't know if that's considered cool. Um, I have a quartz here. I don't know if that's good for you. Let me see. I have Kill Makar hockey card just laying around. Um, what else? What else? What else? I have some seeds hanging around all over the place. Um, I have this rooting hormones. Um, yeah, I have an incubator there, but I don't really have much toys. I have a tarot deck here. I have a few books. But yeah, I don't have any toys. Uh, the Harry Potter castle. I was talking to John. Okay. Yeah, with a lot of money to throw at it, it'll take like 5 years to make a garden look complete. 10 years or more sounds more like it. It depends. I kind of agree with what you're saying, but it depends on if you have good contacts, if you have good friends. Um, I know a lot of homesteaders are more, some of them are more, be alone in my own things kind of people. Um, but if I have a guy that can come here and till my garden and get that ready, like, I mean, I know they say it's not necessarily good all the time, but if you want to start and have good something to start with, it can be done for very cheap. And then if you have chickens or rabbits, you can put the rabbit manure in your garden right away and have something pretty good. Quartz is cool for me. Awesome. Yes, I have a lot of seeds. I have seeds all over the place. I have a brand new pack of clay I have been saving for special occasion. Y'all can watch me make snakes. Sure. Anything, Robert. If you just keep talking, you're good. All right. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much for stopping by. Love to work with clay. Yeah, I went back to work Tuesday. Obviously, working at a hospital, we always have to wear a mask at the hospital, which honestly I get if you go see the patients. But in my office and my desk, I don't really get it, but it's okay, I guess. I take it down most of the time. But yeah, I was working Tuesday and I'm good to go to work now. I'm considered cured from the big C now. Quartz. Yeah, I got three of them. I have this one, which is weirdly shaped. I have the small one here, white one, and I have this pink one, pink quartz, for healing purposes. I don't know if you guys believe in that kind of stuff, but anyway. Plus, I have like a kit to make little bracelets for the kids, and I have a bunch of those rocks. I have this one here. It's a green. Is it green opalite or something like that? I think this one is an onyx. It's light. It's almost like plastic. Amethyst. I have a few ones here. Citrin. This one I think it is. I have another green thingy here. My favorite one is this one here. Tiger Eye. This one is spready and it's known to give amazing energy and stuff like that. It's not hoarding if it's a seed bank like an investment. Yeah, exactly. That's what I say too. We had success with some stuff early on, but I think it was a tribute to the livestock manure we had. Yeah, but that's a thing. Manure is compost, and compost, that's what you need. It's not hoarding if it's seeds. Exactly. Thank you. Um, I didn't get it that bad. It was the second time I actually got it, and the second time was maybe uh, how can I say that? It's the first time I was a good 12 hours where I had high fever and it was really bad, and I felt like, okay, is that what, like, it was a little bit more at the beginning and was like, okay, is this why people go to the hospital? Because they feel this bad, because it was really, really bad. And I took some Advil and it went away and the fever went away. And then it was just like, okay, so I'm good now. So it lasted about 12 hours, really, that it was intense. And then it was just like a little cough. This time it was a little bit longer, but not as bad. I didn't have a fever at all. It was just like I was more tired. I slept a little bit more. That's it. um, one more. I wanted to show you one more. Well, I have a few more. You know this one? That's in Amethyst. Robert, I don't know. I didn't really plan. I usually just try to go as long as I can. But if you guys want to go live after, I can stop at any time. I have another quartz here. This here is an agate. Agate. I don't know if that's how it's called in English. Agate. This one is one I found at the beach here. So it's not perfect one, but it's pretty cool. It's not hoarding if it sees. Aquaman. Yeah, it could have been. I also have this one here, which when you look at it in the dark, it looks blue, and when you look at it in the light, it's orange. That could be the opalite. This one here. This one here is pretty cool. It's made of a bunch of little tiny pieces. Unfortunately, it's not gold. It's not. Kind of looks like it though. It looks like just a bunch of little pieces together. That's perlite. Comarin Citrine, those are the ones I have. Yep. I like amber. Which one was the amber? Amber works well for teething. Okay. Yeah, tiger eyes. They're good to have, and I find them pretty. They're kind of cool. Pink quartz is called rose quartz. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Pink in French is rose. Rose. So yeah, if you want to go live, Robert, just let me know. I'll be done in 15 minutes. I've had it 3 times. First time would have never known it. Second time feeling tired. Third time had a cough for 2 months. Yeah, and that's what scares me the most whenever I get it, is to have symptoms that's gonna last me for a long time. But so far, it's just like a regular thing. Whenever I catch a cold, I cough. That's all I do. I cough. Amethyst is your birthstone. Awesome. I got. Okay. How long to bait after the rise? I had a course on rock crystals in university, but I forget most of the names now. It's not something that I took a course on, a class or anything. It's just something that I got interested in. It comes with the tarot cards, and in here I have all the 7 chakra stones. So I don't remember exactly. I think I have the red jasper, tourmaline, and a few more. Haven't had it, and I don't plan on it. Awesome. Pyrite. Okay, makes it. It's a pretty piece. Yeah. Yeah, this one is pretty cool. So I guess they're supposed to give like special energy, or I'm on StreamYard. Um, it's just that when I did the a live stream with, I had a bunch of people the other day. Since the free version is only allowing you to have 6 people, I paid for a month. I decided I was going to give it a try, so I paid for a month. So that's why you don't see the logo up here. Good question. So he's using elderberries. Awesome. I heard about the elderberry one. I guess it's pretty good. Awesome. Then by View Range. Good night. Thank you very much for being here. Never been sick in the last 4 or 5 years. You know, some people never get sick. Some people catch everything. There was a friend of mine that kept laughing at me whenever I was having like a stomach bug or something, and he kept bragging that he never got sick. And he calls me this one time and he's like, "Okay, I'm never gonna laugh at you again." He got it like flu for really really bad, and no, he never laughed at me again. Maybe four. I don't remember what was the question. um, Made jewelry and use all natural materials. I have some tiny stones here with the holes in them already, so I'm gonna make little bracelets for the kids. Um, I I'm supposed to have it. I ordered an amulet with all the chakra stones on it. The amulet. It was supposed to arrive today, but with the snowstorm, it's getting delayed. I don't know if it's on its way for tomorrow morning or if it's just gonna arrive next week. I don't know if Canada Post is closed. It's a provincial holiday, but you never know. Good question. Whole ways can probably answer that. So, Robert, you want to go live? I don't have anything else to talk about anyway, so I'm going to call it off now if you want to go live. I'm not stuck in the storm, Maryland. Oh, yeah, you mean the amulet, yeah. I think we've had a storm last 2 or 3 Fridays in a row. Because we didn't have mail last week on Friday as well either because it was bad weather. Okay, so Robert's gonna go live. So I'm gonna send people over to you. I'm gonna go up, grab a bag of not a bag, but a bowl of chips, and come here and listen to you for a while until I start being tired and my head starts falling by itself like this, and then I'll go to bed. All right, well, have a good night and have a good weekend. Thank you as well, guys, everyone. Let's say in about 12 minutes, y'all go pee. Um, let's do this as an intermission break. So I'm gonna stop it there, and you people can go at Robert's live stream. Robert, if you set it up, I can send the link here straight to your live stream. I think. Sorry. So I'm gonna end this with the song that is free on YouTube, and I really like for some reason. It's kind of cool. Thank you, Holdways. It's just I try not to get into that kind of stuff because I don't want to spend my nights awake. So I'd rather just go with the flow and
I'll be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all growing life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But I'll be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago.